So we got to talk about the insurance registrations and, of course, the new Envo L90 and also Li Auto i8, which is going to challenge NIO and Envo as well. So if we look at insurance registrations for February 17th to the 23rd last week, at number one spot, we have Xpeng with 8,800 vehicles. Xpeng has been pretty strong as of late. Their deliveries for the Mona MO3 has been just spectacular. So they're doing pretty well. Of course, their vehicles are very, very affordable, very cheap. So yeah, it makes sense. But kudos to them for getting the number one spot. Number two spot goes to Li Auto with 7,700 deliveries. Also going very strong. They've been doing 3 years 0% interest, just like NIO has been doing. So of course that has boosted some sales as well. Number three spot goes to Xiaomi. Xiaomi with 6,400 vehicles. They have been consistently doing fairly okay, fairly decent. And of course, some people are anticipating the new YU7 SUV, which will be coming out very soon. There have been photos of this leaked online actually by Xiaomi's CEO, and he's been doing extensive testing. So very soon we could see that debut on the market and cause some more interest towards Xiaomi vehicles. Number four, we have Leap Motor with 5,500 deliveries. Their vehicles have been basically the cheaper version of Li Auto and also hybrids, EREVs to be exact. Offer similar things that Li Auto does, but at a much cheaper price, so customers are paying the price and buying it basically. Number five spot goes to Aito. Aito with 3,900 vehicles. They used to be at the top of the weekly list, but now they are now at number five with 3,900 vehicles. I guess it's just consumer interest has kind of fallen a little bit for them, but nonetheless, still doing okay. Next, we have Zeekr at number six spot. Zeekr with 3,500 deliveries. Zeekr, the 7X, doing okay, but more specifically, the refreshed 001 has been selling really, really well for them. So kudos to them. Number seven, we have Luxeed. The Luxeed, they have 3,000 deliveries the week before insurance registrations. So doing okay. Luxeed, the R7, selling fairly well actually. I'm seeing quite a these on the road actually. Number eight goes to Deepal with 2,900 deliveries. Deepal, also very, very affordable, cheap vehicles, hybrids, stuff that people want, right? People want both electricity and gasoline. So there's that. At number nine spot, we have NIO with 2,500 deliveries. What can I say? I guess it's still going fairly slow, and I guess they're going to try to push very soon for the 2025 versions, and people are still waiting for that. Right now, the people that are buying the car are simply searching for a bargain because of the 5-year 0% interest, and still people are just waiting. Okay, you're in a product transition phase. It's like the period of time between the iPhone 15 launch and the iPhone 16 launch. All right, and before that launch, of course, iPhone 15 sales are going to decrease. Right. So number 10 spot, we have Denza with 2,300 deliveries. Denza, a direct competitor to NIO, very, very high-end brand, but they also actually have hybrids. So thinking of that, with hybrids, they're still not able to outsell NIO. That is very surprising. Okay, so take it for what it's worth. Denza at number 10. At number 11, we have Envo with 1,400 deliveries. 1,400, definitely okay, not spectacular. You definitely want this to be at least 3,000, right? You want it to be at least 3,000 per week. That would be fantastic. But 1,400 a week isn't a complete slouch either. Okay, and going forward, the CEO has promised 20,000 deliveries in March. They better deliver, otherwise everyone's going to be very, very pissed. All right, including me, including you guys, the shareholders. Everybody's going to be very pissed. And number 12, we have Stellato with only 200 deliveries. You can see, it's pretty intense, right? If you have the cheaper product, you have the more bang for the buck, then you're gonna sell well. Okay. So total for NIO in general, NIO plus Envo is 3,900, which isn't completely terrible, and that would put us at number 5 spot equally with Ito at 3,900. So 3,900 doing okay, I wouldn't say fantastic, but remember this year NIO as a group, they're launching 10 vehicles, all right? 10 vehicles. Absolutely nuts. 10 new cars coming this year. That's going to help them boost sales. So let me just quickly outline all these vehicles for you. Of course, you have the Firefly car very soon. You have the ET9, which we all know about. So these two cars we know about. The Envo L90 is coming out as well. All right, so that's 3 cars. And Envo L90, here's the picture. The CEO officially shared it. Actually, Envo officially shared it on their Weibo page. So that's for everybody to see. That's what it looks like. Very, very cool. So you got 3 vehicles already. And then you got 4 vehicles for the NT 2.5. So ES6, EC6, ET5, and ET5T, they're going to get the horizontal screens with newer chips, and then and some other exterior and interior changes. So that puts it to 7. All right, so we got 7 vehicles now. So, and that by the way is coming in around Q3. And then there's going to be the NT 3.0 777, the EC7, the ET7, and then also the ES8 778. Yeah, ES8. So those cars will also be on the full NT 3.0 platform, meaning they will be 900 volt with a lot of the tech that ET9 has in the SUV form factor, and newer chips, horizontal screens, all sorts of good stuff, and newer motors as well. So it's going to be like a full-on 3rd gen platform, and you can also expect the revolutionary suspension that the ET9 has, maybe on the top end of the ES8 as an optional extra. So you got to pay more to get that on the ES8. So that puts everything at 10 cars, all right? 10 cars that they're launching this year. Absolutely nuts. But that does mean that right now, they haven't started deliveries of the ET9. There's actually ET9s on the road, actually. Yeah, some people have the ET9s on the road. Deliveries start next month, so very soon you're going to have official deliveries. Now it's just like early pre-production cars given to some media personnel, and they can drive it, and some of them, they bought it. Some of these big content creators, not me, I'm a tiny content creator, but they get to drive the cars, etc. And very soon we're going to see these cars. So gradually we're going to see deliveries go up like that. So that's something to look forward to. Of course, the Li Auto i8, they just showed pictures of this. Very, very similar in terms of design compared to the Li Auto Mega, which we know for a fact hasn't been doing all that well. However, people do buy it. People do buy it because they have that MPV need. They have that requirement. But with that controversial design in the SUV, I am skeptical that it's going to sell well, okay? And also because Li Auto C also admitted that it's very hard to sell pure electric cars if you don't have the infrastructure. So Li Auto doesn't have a whole ton of infrastructure. And then if this car doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, and with that design, it's going to be very polarizing. Some people will love it, some people won't. But I'm thinking it's going to be very tough to sell that car. But that's my personal opinion. We'll have to let the market decide. Will that be able to take market share from NIO, or will it just, because it doesn't have gasoline, will it struggle? Which is what I think, okay? But what do you think about these overall numbers? I know you guys are kind of upset about them, but let me know. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.